Hello and welcome to my review of The Goodies, the complete LWT series. Today we are up to The Goodies Christmas special, Snow White 2. In a fairy tale pantomime world, the Goodies are down on their luck and try getting a job passing as dwarves. But when that falls through, the chaps discover that it's very hard being a man in a pantomime world where women get all the best parts. And there are quite a few highlights in this very interesting special. We see a new iteration of the Goodies theme song, this time with female backing singers. I don't really remember this version at all. I loved the Goodies House of Horror, a lovely pastiche of the Hammer House of Horror TV series. And the opening of this special features a brilliant mashup of panto and horror themes. Who else would think to do that? The other great highlight of the opening of this one is the fantastic Jaws parody. Something that made me really laugh out loud was the woodsman's axe, which assembles like a sniper's rifle out of a case. Interestingly, much like Goodies in the Beanstalk, I felt there was a real Marx Brothers flavour to this, and especially in the resemblance of Tim to Harpo in some of the scenes. I thought the bearskin rugs visual gags was really clever, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this gag before. And just look at Graeme's hair in this episode. It's super curly. And once again in this episode, just like in the South Africa story, we see Bill on the borderline as passing for a little person. The random panto cow I thought was hilarious and such a clever idea. And one of the most unexpected and funny moments I thought in this episode was when we see inside the panto cow that the interior of it is actually like the interior of a Spitfire plane from World War II with Graeme and Bill as the pilots. I was really not expecting the Star Wars lightsaber battle in the middle of this pantomime story. And this one really contains some great movie references to things like Star Wars and Jaws. This episode's guest stars included David Rappaport and also the fantastic Richard Briers doing the voiceover. I love Richard Briers. Now, just like with Goodies and the Beanstalk, I do feel like I'm at a bit of a disadvantage with this one because panto just isn't really a thing here in Australia, although I am aware of its significance in British culture. This special does have a similar feel to Goodies and the Beanstalk, but personally, I found Snow White 2 to be actually more entertaining than Goodies and the Beanstalk. I loved the way this sent up panto traditions and cliches, and also the really unexpected way in which it questioned traditional gender roles in pantomime. I love that it takes such an unexpected approach to its subject matter. At the same time, it doesn't really feel like a regular Goodies episode at all, and I guess it's not because it is a special. So at this point, I am really curious to see how the LWT episodes will stack up against the BBC episodes. Will they feel the same? Will they feel different? I don't really remember the LWT episodes, so I'm very curious about it. All in all, I think Snow White 2 feels like seeing Graeme, Tim and Bill in a completely different project, not in a Goodies project at all, but I still very much enjoyed it because I just love them and I think they're enjoyable to watch in anything. Their writing is always good. So as we begin this series of reviews on the LWT episodes, I wanted to show you the LWT DVD box set. And when I opened it, I was very surprised and delighted to find that it contains this fantastic and very detailed booklet by friend of this channel, Andrew Pixley, who is an amazing authority on the Goodies. This booklet goes into fantastic detail about the making of each episode, the guest stars, the references, the influences, has pictures too, and I think it's well worth getting for that alone. A lot of really interesting background information in there. So that's an extra level of enjoyment and value that the LWT box set has. Thank you so much for joining me today on the first episode of this new season of reviews. I hope you'll join me next time when we start season 9 off properly with Robot. I'll see you then. Bye.